Okay then. Now I wait. Now I wait. But... there it is. Okay. We are officially live. Well then, hello everyone. It's your favorite programming error that just refuses to be fixed. CodeErr. Today we're playing Genshin. Now, what did I do in between my last Genshin stream? What did I do in between the previous Genshin stream and this? Well, it's quite simple actually. I did some grinding. As you can see, Zhongli is now fully enhanced. He has reached highest possible ascension tier. Took a while to get all the core lapis I needed, but I did it. I was stubborn. And when it comes to his talents, the Zhongdong is already on max level. Zhongdong is max level. That's something I was working towards quite nicely. He's fallen trap to Genshin Impact. I have long fallen into this trap, but I have yet to spend a single cent on the game. Also, welcome back, by the way. I have yet to spend a single cent on the game, so I'm not fully consumed by the trap that is Genshin Impact. And I will try to stay free to play as long as I can. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, this time I do remember you. I am not... okay, this time I do remember you, partially because of how embarrassed I was last time. Sometimes all you need to get remembered is to embarrass me. That's all you need sometimes. But yeah, Zhongdong is max level. As for his other attacks, I'm still working on those. But yeah, he's gonna get triple crowned in no time once I'm ready. But it's gonna take a little bit more grinding to get all the philosophies of gold that I need to upgrade the boy, the man. But yeah, triple crown, 4 instruments. That sounds really nice. I mean, I've already heard one Triple Trouble cover without, you know, any instrumentals, just vocals, but it's nice to see that you're still doing the FNF, the good old FNF work with the Mario 64 stuff. Check if I can Discord. I will most likely do it after stream today. You see, the thing with Genshin, so I'm gonna have to say this, Genshin is a bitch and a half to record. Because I cannot, for example, click out of the game without it instantly minimizing. And here's another problem. Genshin can't even be selected as a window to record. I have to do a full screen record to do that. Meaning I'm constantly playing this game in full screen. So, yeah, it's horrible. Your toaster gets... no, why my toaster? What did my toaster do? But again, Genshin, bitch and a half to record. Can't really do much about it. But I already improved the situation a lot because there was a time when it was even hard for me to even read chat. I have at least overcome that difficulty. I can at the very least read chat now while streaming Genshin. Well, I could read it before, but it was just a lot more tricky. Very big progress. Oh, you did? I am in fact very glad to hear that. If you couldn't tell already, because I enjoyed the mod. I don't know if it was obvious or anything, but honestly, that really, really is great to hear. But I'm not here to keep spend the entire stream on the pause menu talking about FNF. Because we're actually here about the Lantern Rite. Not telling you anything. I mean, we've had a bunch of leaks already, but I assume you mean you're not telling me anything about the new ideas and stuff. Okay. Let's get going. But yes, because we're talking about the trap of Genshin Impact, you know the hell that is gacha games in general. You know how many gacha pulls I spent on this character? In fact, I don't have an accurate count, but I can tell you I spent over 200 gacha pulls on this character. Don't play Genshin Impact. It might be for the best. Like, if you have no self-control, don't. Don't play Genshin or any other gacha game. Do not recommend. Now, any gacha game I've ever played, I always remained free to play, so I very strongly think I will be able to stay this way here too. Have you seen what I sent? Yes, I did see the messages. It was something about mid-fight masses and you found a non-buggy version of it. I did see that. Yes. But yeah, over 200 pulls spent on this character. That's the luxury you get when you save up for a long time. Then again, if I wasn't free to play, I would have just emptied my wallet for him. But we don't do that here. Has fallen into the ether in Lego. Oh. But yeah, that... By the way, how did that meme get so big? Like, I know by now it's died, but how did a man has fallen into the river in Lego City? How did that meme grow as much as it did? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. The whole point of memes is that they're incredibly random most of the time. So, you know. How my PC... I had a mod mix in it, so replacing files, etc., and it worked. Nice. Oh my god, the old skin. I forgot. You know, I keep forgetting about it. Because it's fucking funny. That is true. That is true. Random equals funny. Speaking of random, the Dorito army is back. Unexpected. Although I should have expected it. Look at that. I finally did something. Instead of standing around, I teleported. Look at me actually playing the game. But yeah, Zhongli again, max level. His dong. There it is. His big dong is also max level. I am very glad that I was able to max out his dong as quickly as I could. Look at it. And the fact that he can have two of them. Solidify. He's just perfect. Okay, anyway, gameplay, right. Look, it's funny code. It is the funny code, man, yes. A river has fallen into a man in river in the man. Yes. Of course. Yes, yes, I know. Also, the average medic main high. You arrived at an interesting time because we're just talking about Zhongli's dong right now. This one. His massive dong. It's just way too perfect. Alright. Now how you play with the kid. You know, some out of context quotes shouldn't be put together because it makes it sound so much worse. Oh, massive dong. Yeah. Expand dong moment. Yes, indeed. Also, Sid, hi, welcome. Sid, in case you're wondering, because first of all, welcome. Again, we're talking about Zhong's dong. This one. I keep talking about it. Anyway, hi. The character I'm currently playing is the current event character who I spend all my wishes on. I got him 3 times, so his constellation is leveled up nicely. Rani's talking about dongs, and I will absolutely keep at it. But yeah, I got him recently, and as I was saying, if I go into character, as you can see, max ascension level, max level, and one of his talents, namely his dong, is already max level as well. There. I just need to upgrade his other talents too. Walked into dongs, I can't bring myself to disapprove. Probably for the best. Anyway, we're currently doing the limited time event, which is still going on for 9 more days. So, but yeah, we're wrapping this up today because the final part of it dropped and everything. So we are doing our best. And of course, I have to play with Zhongli now that I have him. I mean, he's amazing. He is just amazing. Hit the elderly lady. I missed. Damn it, I missed. I'll try again. Give me a second. Line it up. Why is it at that angle? Guys, I feel like she's immune to the dong. The lady is too strong. I feel like she is. Okay. What else was going on? Oh, right, quotes, of course. Can't kill her. Maybe I should just move on then. Bye, old lady. I'm continuing with the event now.
All is quiet here in Chinksa village. Chongyun is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the inside. Not a problem in sight.
Immune to Dong, Sag, big Sag, yes.
In my investigation as well.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Again, Dying Light? Maybe eventually? I don't know. But if you say so, I mean, from what the conversation and from the conversations you've had in chat before, it's been brought up before, and I know it's probably a really good game, too, so we can play together. Imagine if I just told you, hey, enter the gacha hell of Genshin so we can play together. I could pull that card too, you know? But I might consider it. Though again, there are so many games I still need to get into. Big sad. Anyway, perfect timing. Hello.
Let's go!
Hello. Hello.
Paimon, you are just in time.
Welcome to this stream.
I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure
Stimulating gay sad.
Besides wagon tracks, I also came across bits and pieces of fireworks packaging scattered on the road. Following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks.
Also,
but there was no sign of treasure hoarders.
you can call Genshin gay all you want. I think it's all inclusive. It has so many waifus and husbandos. You can pick whatever you want. Honestly. Hey, play this. That's another thing about Genshin. As long as you have some amount of self-control, it's a completely free game. Haha. So, take that. Again, I guess I do have some amount of self-control when it comes to gacha games, but beyond that, I feel like I suffer a lot. Quick reminder to the fact that I bought Doki Doki Literature Club Plus not once, but twice. Once the digital download for PC, and once the premium physical edition for the Switch. I bought both versions, so there's all my self-control gone again. Feeling you only play this because you're horny? Honestly, at this point, I play it because I'm too far gone. It's like, at this point, I've reached the point where I'm like, I just can't stop, because I know if I don't play a single day, then I'm gonna miss my daily rewards, and I'm gonna miss my primo gems, and future me is gonna be incredibly upset in the event that anything good happens in the future, and I don't have all the primos I could have obtained up until that point. I'm mainly playing because... That's one of the reasons. Another reason is because I actually do enjoy the exploration. Then again, I haven't done any proper exploration in a while in this game either. Oh my god, where are my excuses? I have no excuse, I'm sorry. Gacha games are so addictive, I feel you. They are. They are. Especially because you're like in that cycle of, if I don't play today, I can't get the maximum rewards to get the gacha rolls. Which is sad. Very sad. But yeah, I don't play too many gacha games. I play this one. I play the Konosuba mobile game, which is gacha. And I recently started checking into the Overlord mobile game again, but I don't play that as seriously. Partially because I've been on break from that game for such a long time, and I know I already fucked everything up. But yeah, I think those are all the gacha games I currently play. What else was going on? Horny. Yeah, no, but the horny claim is justified to some degree. Also that, yes, the streamer rule, the certain rule stuff, yes, that is a thing. Snapback to, Snapback to, yes, I did read it the first time. Then again, I only read it after the second one. Again, I feel like I'm stuck in a cycle of catching up with chat and then playing a few seconds of the game and then catching up with chat again. The cycle will never stop. Did I have finished Dead Cells? Did you start over the whole game? I think I've heard of that. And honestly, I think I'd get frustrated so quickly. One shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment. Would you capture? Just let it... I mean, why wouldn't I try to take that opportunity? Like, if I can, at least, you know. Wow. Sweaty knees, weak arms. Okay, here we go. Eminem lyrics. Yep. Yep. The lyrics just... Okay. Jesus. The cheeses. No, I am not reading all that out. Did they run away? We're busy dealing with treasure hoarders, you know? We're trying to kill some criminals.
No, I think they might be just overly
This is of the
careless.
broom.
I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hidden and deemed it unnecessary to post any guards. The
Well,
amount of fireworks they've amassed there is
they're idiots, I
astonishing.
guess.
Not only did they steal the ones in Chinksa village, but also from other locations too. They've gathered all the stolen goods there. I've asked the Millilith on guard at Chinksa village
Also,
to
yes,
report
I
this
agree.
to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Just
They will
replace
organize a
every
search around that
word you can
warehouse.
replace with spaghetti. It makes it all better.
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning, and they may even have lookouts. If they notice anything suspicious, they will move the fireworks and our single lead will be lost.
By the way, again,
have
who's
to keep
petty
an
enough
eye
to
on the
steal
situation.
fireworks?
You're not really thinking
Out of all the things you could steal, I keep saying it, why fireworks?
No, I am not that reckless. I just want to investigate the case thoroughly. But now that I have your help, the idea is feasible.
Is it? Awkward pause. We can't let Kitching try to handle this on her own. They're just treasure hoarders, we can take them, easily. I've killed so many of them before. Now disclaimer, they apparently don't actually die the moment their health depletes, they just smoke bomb out of there, but I choose to believe I'm killing them all.
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Okay, I'm out. I do not. I cannot. How does one read? How does one read? Spanish song goes brr. I mean, hey, if we're posting song lyrics in chat now, I guess what's stopping you? So to everyone who wants just random song lyrics, there you go. It's happening now. Okay, let's go. Where do I even... Oh, I need to go up the mountain. Not down. I need to go up. Come on, Zhongli. Get up there. Nice. You know, for climbing, when it comes to climbing, a lot of people prefer having Mona in their team to do it, because... Actually, no. I had Mona in my team. Mona wasn't as bad, honestly. Lisa, on the other hand. Lisa's moans while climbing, they're something else. They are certainly something else. His palm spaghetti, knees weak, arm spaghetti, there's sweater spaghetti, mom spaghetti. There we go, that's the spaghetti I've been talking about. Nice. Also at this point, so boring. I feel like you are now repeating lyrics on some occasions. Among Us sus moment. Now you say that. Funny story, one of the most recent events before this one actually was a sussy Among Us thing, because there was an imposter. There was an imposter among us in the previous event. Big sad. Sadly, you're one event too late for the Amogus references. Anyway, they must have returned, yeah.
Hide yourselves. Let's wait and see what happens.
Why don't we just kill them outright?
Hey, boss. You think we have enough fireworks now?
Ha! Are you kidding? This ain't nowhere near enough.
Are they gonna use them as
Boss, if we
explosives to
want
blow
more
something
fireworks,
up?
We're gonna have to steal them in the city. Ain't gonna be easy.
Or what else would they want fireworks for?
You got a point. All right, then we steal those things that make a real loud bang but don't light up real pretty. What do they call them? Ah, yeah, firecrackers. Those'll do the job.
Again, what for?
All we need to do is make some real ruckus.
Shut up, please. You know what?
As long as we distract
Fair's
the
fair. I
Lilith,
think you've
the
had
other
your fill
orders
of
can
song
do their
lyrics,
end of
right?
the job. You get it?
Got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. We're gonna hit the jackpot this time. Boss, all our boys are out scouting around. Don't you think we need a few more to guard the stash?
No.
Hey, don't worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with Lantern Rite.
Yes,
They
but
won't
I
have
am
time to
not.
come out here. All right, move it, boys.
Alright, I'm
Just a
done.
few more
Okay,
battles,
I
and
see. Hopefully Can I trust you on that? Not sure. I guess we'll
Hey,
see.
boss, we got trouble.
Oh, what now?
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up, boss. The Millilith are coming, and it seems they've already caught our scouts.
Okay, we better attack them now, otherwise they're gonna
One
retreat.
of the boys
Charge
set
in.
off a firework to warn us. We would have been completely blindsided. Boss, let's run.
Can we just charge in?
But how did the Millilith find out about us? And so quickly, too?
Can I just charge in?
Ah, fine. Leave the fireworks and let's split. They won't be catching us.
Can we just charge
Time
in?
to make our move. Ready?
Finally! Yes, I'm ready.
Let's go!
Just sent the entire song. Well, that's some commitment there.
Drop your weapons and surrender immediately.
That is... Oh, I got Kiching as a trial character. I already own Kiching, though. I don't need her as a trial character. Okay, place the dong, then bring out the child.
Wait a second.
Deploy the dong and bring out the child.
Lady Kutching.
The ultimate strategy I've developed.
So you do recognize me then.
And I know that sounds bad, but it
One more
works.
time. Drop your weapon and surrender.
Okay,
Now.
I think we need another dong. There we go, second one.
To the U-Hung all the way out here.
And let's get the focus back on the child.
Right, orders. Looks like the U-Hung wants to play. We'll show you. Get him.
Okay, here we go. And we did it. See, that's simple.
All right, so you want to do this the hard way.
I didn't even use Kiching because why would I use a trial version of a character I already have? I like how the dong is still in the background. Nope, there it goes. There it goes.
We surrender, U-Hung.
My dong's bigger than his. Jesus, how big is that?
I want some answers. What were you planning to do with the stockpile of
How
fireworks?
is anyone gonna survive that?
We just...
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
You know the best thing about Zhong's dong? If you bring out the dong, you automatically receive protection as well. The best part about it. That's why I like using it.
Fine. We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the Lantern Rite's opening
Oh
ceremony.
no, angry animal girl.
Fireworks
Yes.
are really bright and loud and would definitely raise
Very
havoc.
angry animal
We were
girl.
gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted by the explosions. But, we didn't seem to have enough fireworks, so...
So it was distraction,
Oh.
explosion.
So you mean you had more than one group of thieves stealing fireworks?
And the Doritos return once more.
Originally, I had all
And they
the orders
multiply.
out stealing fireworks, but then one of them
Dong
got
protection,
caught by the Fayun
yes.
Commerce Guild and was arrested.
They've returned already.
Get it? Why did the Fayun Commerce Guild get
You
involved?
can't stop them now.
Steal
It's
from
too
the
late.
government. No, what I meant is, well, I was worried that the guy who got arrested would rat us out. Who would have guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the Millilith were coming too?
Well,
Yeah,
crap.
That's right. I wonder how the Millilith even found out we had dispatched scouts. They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all been caught.
If I was a bandit, I would just use as many fireworks as possible in the city, then run away and watch people being confused. Honestly, again, it's supposed to be a distraction, so if everyone in the city is confused, works for them. Stop eating Doritos or you'll die of a heart attack. Fat now, you ate too much. You can just keep eating until you explode. Speaking of eating until you explode, reminds me of when I played the ReZero game on the channel. Because at one point, we literally died because our stomach burst open. That was a fun death. Very fun. And I don't think anyone would like that. And you know why the stomach burst open? You know why our stomach burst open? Because a whole bunch of bugs kept shoving themselves in our mouth, down our food pipe, And they just kept coming in there until we blew up. That was fun. Don't sell Doritos where I live. Big sad. Oh, the big sad. Dorito Bog. Dorito supremacy is here, apparently.
Well, you did get caught.
Well, yeah.
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to talk. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. We should head elsewhere just to be safe.
So we kill more people.
Traveler,
Stop!
please escort
You don't
the
want to blow
treasure
up.
hoarders back to Chinksa Village
Stop the
and hand them
Doritos.
over to the Millilith stationed there. I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place.
Understood. Please be careful. Please be very careful.
Yes, you too. I'll see you in Chinksa Village.
Visualize that small fairy. Oh, you mean Paimon? Believe me, you know the rule. You know the rule. If it exists, there's porn of it. So, you know it's already happened, right? You know it's already happened. So the Doritos are not funny anymore. But it's random. I thought random equal funny. Big funny internet joke. Okay, back to the village we go. I'll take a shortcut because I don't like walking. Now I can glide. As Venti would say, wouldn't gliding be faster? Annoying quote because running on the ground is a lot faster than gliding normally. Oh well, I'll glide anyway. Really looks like Zelda Breath of the Wild. A lot of people keep saying that it's basically anime Breath of the Wild. A lot of people keep saying that, so... You're not the first one to make that connection. Except you know this one is free. And it has massive dong. Don't like walking, same. Yeah. Be it real life or in a game. Please give me fast travel in real life. I would appreciate that.
This is the last batch of fireworks that I can get. Please ensure that there will be no further problems.
Technically, if someone knocked you unconscious and then brought you somewhere else and you woke up there, that would kind of be similar to fast travel, wouldn't it? For you at least. Your personal experience of it would be basically fast travel. And a big headache as well, probably. I've discovered real life fast travel. Let's go. Batman anime. What? You talking about D-Luke? Oh yes, there's a character that's been compared to. I still don't know why D-Luke has been compared to Batman. I mean, I guess he's a vigilante fighting for justice and stuff, but beyond that I don't see... No, I don't really see any real reason why D-Luke would be compared to him, necessarily. Oh well. Godzilla Breath of the Wild, free. Love of privacy. Wow. But nah. Also so boring. Why? Can I just ask why? Is it because random? Is it because random? I feel like it might be because random.
Don't worry. The Yu-Hong will be taking care of this personally. And with us on guard, I assure you it'll be safe.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the traveler has returned.
I have.
And with 2 others, no doubt.
I've pirated real life. Well, that would be interesting. If someone knocks you out and directs you to a destination, it's like real life fast travel. Exactly. Just, you know, headache debuff. Also, the way the messages are ordered makes it seem like your explanation or fast travel, the reasoning behind that is because penis. Yes, that is the reasoning behind that. That's the way it looks if you read it just as it's presented. Sometimes it's random. I couldn't tell before, you know? There was no way for me to tell before now. Dude, falling asleep in your car while driving is called fast travel to heaven. Yes. Yes. Big yes. Peepus. You do not bring the peepus to Genshin. You do not. You mean he's no good? What is happening right now? You know what? At this point, I am too confused. At this point, I am too confused to do anything except progress. So I am going to say that they're the thieves who stole the fireworks. And I hope we can... Again, too random, too random, too random. Keep progressing. The Doritos are back. You tell everyone how the thieves were caught.
It's
Yes.
definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside you.
Come now, we both know the Traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoarder earlier by mere happenstance.
Can you stop moving like that for a second?
Talk about a coincidence.
It seems
Is that good? Is that guy okay?
finds its way
Like,
into the world. It is in fateful moments.
at this point I might be concerned about him.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks? Just the sight of you two makes my blood boil.
That ain't healthy.
Calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody. Thank you very much, Traveler. But may I ask, why has Lady Kuching not returned with you?
Lady Kuching was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking
She's always
around.
worried. And
She
she's always
wanted to
working.
conduct a full search of the area.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Kuching is quite thorough. A squad of
Scaring the
Lilith
children?
came by just now. I believe they were sent by the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
How many children are
Also
here?
heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already
How many
been
children are here?
apprehended.
Show of hands.
Hopefully that will
Anyone?
be the end of this matter. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure
Zero.
they stand trial with
Felt
the
like
others.
it.
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must also be leaving.
Probably like 2.
Why the
I'm
hell
actually
did we
3.
get back to the
I
main
knew it. I
quest
should have
then?
known. I should have known,
Oh,
Sid.
don't tell us you have work to do too.
I should have known, but I didn't. I am ashamed. -1. I'm actually -1. Oh my god, how could this happen? Yeah, I read that message, which is... I know that's what started the whole discussion. Do you look back on that? I mean, beginning to feel like an extremist, yeah, but do you look back on that time and feel cringy about it, or... How do you feel looking back on that? Other than, you know... If they don't respect it, I'll send them back to Jesus. I will send you to Jesus. 2 minutes old. Ooh. Fresh out of the womb, already immediately going to Twitch. That's how it works, right? That's how it works. How long can owls live? That is a good question. I don't know, actually. I'll send you to Jesus. Yes. Damn it. Hopefully. Anyway, you know, if anyone should know how long owls live, shouldn't it be owls in general? Emotional damage. Yeah. Why are we making these references? You know stuff is going... things are getting off track when you just start making random references one after another instead of doing and aren't doing anything else. I have 10 years. Well, spend them wisely, and then I will die. Spend them wisely. Ain't that a fall down? Speaking of dying, and open world games like this one and Breath of the Wild. Actually, I'll get back into that once we've made it out of this conversation. Oh my god, we're so stuck. Doki Doki's never gonna give you up. Yes, because Rickroll, I know. Funny. Big funny. Are you also busy these days?
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist us.
Rickroll,
And there's
yes,
always
you did get me
Chonka.
again.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to me?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say. I'm sure you
What is even
understand.
happening right now?
Oh, alright. I suppose.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people, everything will proceed without
What
a
is
hitch.
happening? No, seriously,
Whereas
what
for
is
me, I
happening?
think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
All right, all right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done. Farewell, traveler.
Also, I think you brought up this fact that I missed a song already. Chongyun and Jingse leave.
way,
Okay, they leave.
Do you know when Lady Kuching will be back, Traveler? There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect. I was hoping we could somehow retrieve the stolen fireworks.
But yeah, today... Oh! Speaking of fireworks...
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Or maybe
You do you. You don't have to announce yourself, but okay, I guess we're all well informed now. Not now. Yeah, Friday Night Funkin' happens on Friday. Okay? Friday Night Funkin' happens on Friday. Specifically Friday night. Like it usually does. So, as you said, not I mean, again, I don't mind the topic getting brought up. But we're getting off track a little bit sometimes. But yeah. If I did miss something, I'm gonna be able to double check. So, yeah, you know. Specifically Friday, 11 p.m. Yes, that is in Central European time, though. So you might have to adjust accordingly. I heard you the first time. So boring. I heard you the first time. And as I said, you don't have to announce yourself. But I guess thanks for keeping us informed. I hope you find some good material. Came from Kitching's location. The fireworks. We're talking about the fireworks.
Oh no! Maybe she ran into trouble. Let's go and help her.
Didn't know Friday Night Fun gets streamed on a Friday night. I know, right? It's such a weird time frame to do that. Who asks? You know, it is a funny number. Not quite as much of a funny number as 420 or 69. But because there's meaning behind the number, that automatically makes it a funny number by default. Though, yeah. Not quite your generic funny number, though. Big sad. What the question is, though, what to do with those points? You can save up, maybe save up for a long time for VIP. Maybe save up to end my stream prematurely at some point. It would force me to write a poem, which, by the way, I still haven't gotten to work on the previous poem, because I just cannot find any inspiration right now. I don't know what it is. And I'm saying this knowing that I'll soon play Doki Doki again, meaning I'm gonna have to write poems on a more regular basis. If I don't find inspiration soon, I'm gonna be in serious trouble. I'm gonna have to get to work on that. Wait. Should I wait?
Oops. What did I do?
I mean, you can click on that. You can click /tab on that stuff, and it shows you a description. But I can say it outright. It is called "'Tis Time for Literature." But yeah, that be the one. I implemented that when around the time I started, you know, playing DDLC mods on the channel, and I was like, hey, you know what would be funny? If I actually had to write poems like you have to do in the game. Except in the game, when you write poems, you just select a bunch of random words and that's it. That's not a poem, but that's why I decided, you know what? Yeah, sure. Let's make people force me to write poems. How do you like my poem topic? Again, it is still hard to find inspiration. But I feel like at some point I should just force myself to sit down and just start writing, and maybe something will come to me as I go. Roses are red, violets are blue, my balls sting, how about you? Funny you should mention balls, because Balls of Steel is the topic I'm supposed to be writing about right now. 3,000 more points. Oh no, the big expensive. I mean, the reason I made it a little bit more expensive is because I don't want to get spammed full of that and have to basically write poems 24/7. I like having free time as well. Plus, you know, eventually I just run out of inspiration. But I have... Actually, you know what? Speaking of inspiration, I have some idea as to something I want to try. I want to experiment with the poem structure a little bit. The question is whether or not it's gonna turn out well and I just scrap, or maybe I just scrap the idea. We'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna have to get there though, first of all, but I do have some kind of idea to what I'd like to experiment with when it comes to the structure of the poem. We'll see if I do that. Maybe it's just gonna be very generic again.
Hey, coaching!
Hello.
Uh-huh. What treasure hoarders?
I didn't even mention the treasure hoarders right now.
And thought it might be treasure hoarders sending signals to one another again.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. I saw a few sticks of fireworks on the ground, so I fiddled with them and...
Did you channel your inner senpai from Friday Night Funk in there? That really sounds like something he would come up with. But yeah.
Sure enough, it seems...
Some stuff very
I
poetic here.
accidentally lit the fuse. Before I could react, the fireworks were... already up in the air.
Oh, I see. So you didn't just want to experiment.
So no enemies? Whew. Well, that's good. We thought you might have been surrounded by bad guys.
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you.
So
Fortunately,
boring.
there are no
Yes.
more treasure hoarders in the area. It seems this matter has finally come to an end.
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved. Good thing we were able to get to the bottom of it. Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste, and the whole show would be ruined.
It is getting corny. But it probably was from the beginning, maybe. Also, if you don't get enough oxygen, your face becomes blue, I think. Wanna try it out? Hey, try it out. Try holding your breath. Well, and again, I cannot. I am sorry, Al, but I sadly cannot. Also, that's right.
Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show, which means you know the best
Tripe.
viewing spot, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, of
The
course.
best view should be from the Jade Chamber.
Funny.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But first, I have to drop by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and close this case. Leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help. Why don't you go for a walk around the city and I'll meet you when I'm done?
I guess we'll go towards the city
We'll
now.
be waiting for you.
Ta-
Yes,
It's time
I'll
for the
be
poll.
there.
Okay, prepare. Catching leaves, by the way. Prepare for chat to be filled again.
Kuching really is super busy. I'll meet
Consider
you
this
when I'm
trivia.
done. How many times have
Harry?
you heard that already? Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about Kuching. If she keeps working like this, she really will miss the Lantern Rite.
If you stab yourself in the arm, a weird red liquid called blood comes out of your arm. And you wake up in a place called the hospital. That sounds interesting. I should try that sometime. Wait, and I wake up in that place, so it's kind of like the fast travel we were talking about earlier. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh, also, how funny. By the way, I'm covering it. I know. There. Now you can see it. Now you can see it. There we go. Let's go find Zhongli, who is currently actually on my team.
Oh, yeah! We said we would meet him. And we've even collected a few opinions about taking a rest from work. Zhongli said he'd wait for us at third round knockout. Let's go find him.
But yeah, we have to find Zhongli, you say? Funny you say that. Because he is here. How am I supposed to find him when I am him? I shall now go on a journey to find myself. My horse just fell off a mountain in Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now I feel bad. Aw, big sad. But, oh right, that reminds me. Open world exploration games, right? I got the new Pokemon game, the Pokemon Legends Arceus, right? I'm already quite advanced. I already beat the 4th of the... As far as I can tell, there's 5 boss fights, and I already beat boss fight number 4. And at this point in the game, I haven't died a single time. Now I know you technically don't die; you get knocked unconscious and then wake up in the medical facility back in the village. But I haven't died a single time in the new Pokemon game. Now my Pokemon, they have been knocked out multiple times. That is something I won't deny. But I myself, in the new game, have still... I am still holding on, despite the fact that I got hit with a few explosions in the most recent boss fight that I have had to suffer through. But yeah, I think it's nice that you as a trainer can also get attacked in Pokemon Legends. It's nice. It do be nice. Scary fact, if you go into the airport at 3 a.m. and scream, "I have a bomb," a scary monster named the police will come and get you. Ooh. I've actually never tried that either. Interesting. Do they have certain spawn locations or do they just show up randomly? Rosa Red, Cortez Pepper. Wow. You cannot spell, apparently. Sad. Or was it autocorrect or something? Try that right now. Wish me luck. Let's see if we can get good RNG and they actually have bad stats when running after you. But normally their stats are pretty high. Like they're oh my god, I'm seeing double. There's Zhongli. Can you see him?
Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Say, bro, I'll meet you there.
Right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
I don't have her yet, but I can get her for free after this event.
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case. Though I am
Gotta restart the run.
quite arrogant at times.
Big
I
sad.
do not always accept advice so readily, but your wisdom has spoken to me.
Zhongli, we're back!
Ah, you've returned.
You are also acquaintances?
Yes, we sure are!
But yeah, what are you going for, by the way? Going for an any percent run? I'm trying to get caught and do prison percent. But you do not. She's not for intercourse, she's emergency food. We eat her. But in the nourishment way, not in the NSFW way, okay? We eat her in the nourishing way, not in the NSFW way. That's how this works with Paimon, okay? Understood? Thank you. Fun fact, owls are always watching. I don't see them. Should I be concerned? I feel like I should be concerned. Maybe I should be concerned. Behind you. Nope. No, there's nothing. Are they in my closet? I'm not gonna look. I'm convinced if I can't see them, they can't see me. Came to lurk for love. Aw, Debbie, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk. You know it's appreciated. Look above. Nope. Nothing there. I'm in your walls. Stinks in here, let me out. How will I let you out? They're all concrete. How did you even get in there? How did you even get in there? We've met a couple of occasions, yeah.
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as Mr. Zhongli. You are indeed well connected, traveler.
I go adventuring with him.
Miss Yun. It is an honor.
I've seen
for
his
an
dog on many
ordinary person
occasions.
like myself to have met the traveler.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
I wouldn't dare reveal his true identity. Yeah. He's a god. Former god. He resigned.
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave.
Maybe that's why he has such an imposing dog.
Goodbye, Miss Yun.
I should stop talking about his dog.
So, tell me, what have you learned from your trip?
Yes, what I've learned, right. I have learned, so we asked around and, you tell Zhongli about everyone's views on work-life balance.
I see. Well, traveler, what do you make of all...
Wait, I have a funny question. Well then, let's see if I can provide a funny answer. I did never say that. When did I say that? I am pretty sure I did not. When you quote me out of context, it should at least be somewhat accurate. Should stop talking about his doll. Yes, that. How many bought the Why You Know Girl? It happened like, I want to say 5 times up until now. People do like saving up to it from time to time. The first time I did it actually was a freebie. So the first time I did it was before I implemented the reward. I implemented the reward right after I did it. But on April 1st, on the previous April 1st, I just decided to do a stream. Out of nowhere, I didn't announce anything about this in advance, where I would just go in and be like, yeah, no, I'm apparently female now. And I did that for an entire stream. Out of nowhere. And after that, it became a reward. Now, when that reward gets redeemed, I don't do it for the entire stream. I do it for a while, and then I switch back. But it is a thing that has happened since then, a couple of times. So, yeah. I mean, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't very, very nice. Ah! That is about what So Boring just said, you know. For a small request, add a mustache reward. So you want a mustache? April Fools, I changed gender. That reminds me, I should think of something for the next April Fools. Naturally, I can't say anything about it, because otherwise it wouldn't be a surprise. I'll come up with something. Just you wait. There are no juices. Everything about this thing is rock solid. Moving on. April Fools, I don't stream. Wouldn't that be interesting? I just post a stream announcement on Discord and then just don't go live. I think we can weave them into a story.
Yeah, Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince Kuching to rest more with just a simple story, right?
There's no progressing? Oh, there absolutely is. I will force the progress here. I will force progression.
Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's the perfect angle for our story.
Simple but deep. You know, I don't like hearing the word deep after I've been talking about dongs this entire stream, so classic Paimon wisdom. I'll go with this one.
Paimon knows just what to write. Let's say there's a chef.
Oh, account switch, okay.
Who's very talented at cooking.
Account switch, I see.
Opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor.
Any particular reason why you switched to phone?
Customers come every day, so he's always super busy.
Or just for convenience's sake?
Then, well,
Oh!
how should the story go from
Thank you for following on the alt account as well. It is appreciated. And naturally, a new person coming along is always nice. But even following on alt accounts, even though I know it's just the same person again, something about the number going up is now I can say it, I can lie as much as I want about the fact that the amount of viewers doesn't matter to me. No. It is absolutely true that seeing that number go up is at least a slight bit satisfying, even if I know it's just an alt account. I mean, how can it not be satisfying to see that number rise? I mean, I can't lie about that. That's the truth. Very sad. Very sad. Number go up. I mean, that's why idle games are so fun, right? Idle games are fun because you can just watch numbers go up. In no way did I actually, no, scratch that. Did I seriously just compare streaming to an idle game? I mean, technically, all I'm doing is just playing games as I would normally, just, you know, I'm also talking to people and providing some small amount of commentary. And just by doing basically what I would normally do, I can watch a number go up. So is streaming just a huge idle game? Comparisons we didn't know needed to be made. Wants to find out how deep that dog can penetrate the... Yes. Anyway, his food starts getting worse and worse. Yeah, sorry, Paimon, I've only been slightly paying attention. I should probably focus a little bit more.
Ooh, that's good. But wait, didn't we say he's really good
But to Rebirth when she said the stats, yes. How do I do that? Like Ascension or Rebirth or whatever it's called. How do I do that? How can I reset and start over again but with better stats for myself? Like, imagine if I could just... Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice this channel and just start over again from scratch, but with much higher entertainment value, and the number will go up much faster than it did initially. How does one do that? I feel like I eventually need to know. I don't know when I'm gonna hit a roadblock and I need to ascend, but how do I get to Ascension? Do I need to clear a certain hurdle to unlock it in the first place? Probably. I'll work on it. You can buy me Taco Bell, please. I'm not sure I can. Ask someone else, maybe. Also, the duck is here. Oh no, the duck has arrived. Ducky, good that you're here. The Lantern Rite is wrapping up today. Well, the event goes on a little bit longer, but we are wrapping up the Lantern Rite today. So Lamp is about to extinguish. Big sad. But yeah. That being said, we are not making quick progress because I keep getting distracted very easily. Not that that's a bad thing. I feel like a lot of people would be glad to see me get distracted. You reminded me I had Taco Bell soda, huh? How was that? Can I have Taco Bell? Lump is 5 ever. When 4 ever isn't enough. I know, right? It's up to you. It's your story, Paimon. Yeah.
No need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More
Mountain Dew.
about the
I've never had
chef.
Mountain Dew, actually.
You mean both good and bad things?
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this chef character of ours a little deeper.
Because you see, the thing is, when it comes to drinks, I focus on the very liquid of life that is water. So, yeah, no, I do not... Actually, no. Never drank an energy drink. Never had coffee. Never had any alcoholic beverages. Never really had any soda. I think I tried Coca-Cola once, and that's about it. Sometimes I mix things up a little bit with juice. But usually I stick to plain old, simple, but effective water. It works. It's the best. And I will stick to that. Forever. Mountain Dew is good. It's like feeling your teeth rot. Oh, that level of good, huh? I see. I just broke my phone. I hope it isn't anything too bad. Like, honestly, I had a scratch on my phone for a while, but it's only one small scratch. And I stubbornly refused to get a new one. It was to the point where one of my parents approached me like, hey, how about this? I get you a new phone, and I use your old phone to set up another Pokemon Go account for myself. And I was like, no, I am happy with my phone. Stop buying new phones just so you can play with more Pokemon Go accounts. You don't need any more. And then they just bought a new phone for themselves anyway. It's horrible. It's horrible. How can they live with that? Big yikes. Taco Bell will break in half. I have experience. Yeah, I heard a lot about that. Drank a few energy drinks for taste. They don't work for me. Tried coffee. A lot of soda. I see. Man, I wish I had that kind of dedication to water. I'm a caffeine addict. Who knows? Maybe I would turn into a caffeine addict if I actually tried caffeine. Scratch on my glasses. It's frustrating. Oh, I can see that. Well, technically, you can see that all the time, but I can see how that would be frustrating. As a former glasses wearer myself, I do kind of somewhat get the struggles of wearing glasses.
Paimon didn't think this far. Why don't you take it from here?
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Kuching, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story?
And like once and I regret it.
Will allow it to become all the more
Again, from the stories I've heard about Taco Bell. Yeah.
Let Paimon think.
I hope the bathroom survived it.
What did Cloud Retainer say? As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping.
Can I get a hug? If I could hug you through the screen, I would. I would. All I can offer is, you know, the kind notion of a hug, but I can't really establish physical contact as much as I would like to. As much as I would like to just reach through the screen right now, I just, we're not quite there yet when it comes to technology. But if we do ever get there, just like group hug with everyone, the notion is fine. Well, hey. That much I can do, easily. White Castle is worse? We're opening up discussions here. Discussions that distract me from finishing the event. I'll give you a hug, breaks the fourth wall.
Quite poetic, Paimon.
The power of the power to break the fourth wall. I wish I could have that kind of power to shatter it. Then again,
Said that if she spends all her efforts working
Then
on
again.
a machine with no time to test the outcome,
isn't acknowledgement of the fourth wall already akin to breaking it? Isn't acknowledgement of the fourth wall already breaking the fourth wall? So by the fact that we're acknowledging the fourth wall, we're basically already breaking past it to a degree. Huh. So the moment the fourth wall is observed, it disappears. Interesting. So nobody can actually ever know what the fourth wall looks like, because again, the moment you know of its existence, it's gone. So how would we ever know what the fourth wall looks like? It's quite intriguing, actually. This is a conundrum. We must solve this, eventually, after we get through the dialogue.
she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are bound to pop up.
Yes. It is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
Exactly what she said.
Yes,
So,
big
let's make that
big
happen
thong.
to the chef in the story. He's great at cooking, but he can't enjoy his own food.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Nikki the Fucking Fairy. Don't get rid of our emergency food. What if we run out of snacks?
He takes the orders.
That's just a
and he does
theory.
all
A
the
game.
cooking
No.
himself. That should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he doesn't even have time to take a break, which obviously also means he doesn't have time to eat.
Oh no, that sounds a bit extreme.
Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to leave a powerful impression. Kinda like fireworks.
Speaking of fireworks, when are we gonna see the fireworks show?
The chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking abilities and tries
It's
to
just a
accomplish
story.
everything
A gay story.
For him.
Many hands make light work. Apparently.
Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. And there's another saying. What was it again?
Zhongli, you wanna jump in here?
Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. That's what Yampi said.
Why does... I don't know.
So, the chef gets busier and busier.
I mean, she's supposed to be annoying
Points when
sometimes.
He can't stand up straight anymore, and he has big, dark circles under his eyes. The customers tell him to take a few
I mean,
days
she's a
off
big
to
old
get
dummy.
some rest. But the chef won't listen.
His judgment is clouded by
Big
the chores
yikes.
before him.
Well,
He is
Genshin Impact in
oblivious
the same
to
universe.
mountains
Yes,
and
imagine.
the bigger picture.
Imagine the crossover.
The chef falls ill.
Speaking
and
of,
his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him
actually,
to
you know what?
rest,
No.
and they don't like his cooking anymore. So they stop coming to his restaurant.
The thing is, I don't think Nintendo would approve of a crossover happening here, because you know how Nintendo is. You know they're very strict usually. Most of the time. especially imagine one of the characters trying... Actually, no, it might work, maybe. Thing is, I know for a fact Genshin Impact has had a crossover before. Now, the thing is, it had a crossover with another game by the same company, but that just made Genshin Impact characters show up in that game. But they also had a crossover with one more game. Well, we got a new character here from another game. Now, I don't know what game that character is from, sadly, because I'm not too familiar with everything. I think I could look it up in the character menu, probably. But yeah, crossovers are a thing that happens with Genshin Impact, so imagine if they did a Legend of Zelda crossover. It would totally fit in. The question is... I'm guessing we'd get Link. The question is, what element would Link have? Because every character needs to have an element. I think Link... I would say Dendro, maybe, but I'm not sure. But out of the blue, I would just say Dendro. A Dendro sword character is what I'm saying Link would be. I'm like a bot that repeats words. Honestly, sometimes I feel like that too. Like, that's just a thing that happens sometimes. We're just like, yep, okay. Making the same jokes over and over again, it works sometimes. Realizes more based on a Nintendo character. Oh, yikes. You know how they feel about fan games. Like, remember how they took the creators of Pokemon Uranium to court? That's the thing that happened. Because the moment when a fan game is better than the modern mainline games. Oh! Can we... Or you get... yeah. Nintendo be mad. Copyright us. Haha, I'm in danger. You better be cautious, though. The consequences of not getting enough rest are pretty serious.
Rest
I will
is
never learn
always
that
of
lesson.
great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties in our lives, pushing ourselves is never a good modus operandi. The story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible, then she should actually grasp the meaning contained within.
You're saying
Damn it.
a good story?
Damn it.
Sincerity
Focus on the game
can
for a bit.
allow one to
I'll get through this
succeed,
dialogue, then I'll catch up with chat.
Earnest advice can provide sound direction. The story is indeed good. The Yuhang is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand the message you are trying to convey.
Are you sure about that?
Really? Score 1 for Paimon!
Now, Paimon, you're not the one who's
case
gonna tell the story
involving the
because of your
treasure
voice.
hoarders has come to an end. She is inevitably tired. Now will be the ideal moment to speak with her. If all goes well, I think your story will be a success.
If Zhongli says so, then it must be true.
Zhongli says Paimon's story has what it takes.
Yeah, but you're not the one
No one
telling it.
knows a good story. He does. Quick, let's go find Kuching.
We shall do that. He is literally named... Wow. Well, that's one way to name it. No. When your name is Mario and you're an average everyday Italian plumber and Nintendo demands you to pay 20k. Yes. Oh boy. You're in big day. Like, if you're an Italian and you have the name Mario, you cannot be a plumber. Whatever you do, you cannot... When it comes to your career choice, don't become a plumber, otherwise Nintendo will sue. Same goes for Luigi. But if you're lucky, Nintendo might not notice you as quickly as if you as if you're an Mario. That's the big difference. It is an issue. It feels weird not having Mona on the team anymore. It feels so weird not having Mona on the team. But honestly, I don't really mind. Also, you can eat pasta.
War has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard.
Don't quite see where
Increase
that's coming
patrols
from
around Kinsa
specifically.
Village and coordinate our people at other fireworks locations to prevent any further theft.
Yes. Green Mario. That is the perfect... Yeah. It's basically what a lot of people call Luigi in universe anyway. Sprite is... That's true, they are racist. You got them there. Yes, you got them. Perfect. Genius plan. I don't know why I never thought of that. Then again, I guess that's why you guys are the ones behind the mod and I'm not.
Yes, Lady Kaching.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along travel routes. How is that proceeding?
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots in the city.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I have time.
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted, but it will be ready soon.
Okay, can you take a break now?
Also,
Oh, excuse me, Lady Kaching? Your friends are here.
Yes, take a break.
Hi, Kuching. Still working? Aren't we going to see the fireworks?
Take a break. Firework time. Come on.
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber. Why have you come here?
You told us to walk and have a look around, so that's why we're here, naturally. Toon Scout is just Toon. Then again, you know, the thing about Valve is they're not as strict. I think Valve actually appreciates fan content. More than Nintendo, certainly. So you wouldn't have to worry that much, but again, safety precautions all the way. Let's go. 100 meters from your location and approaching rapidly. Start running. Okay, I'm out. See you next time. Joke's on you, owls can fly. Damn it! I'm gonna have to grow some wings. Quickly. 4532. Nintendo still didn't sue me for my... change my name back to... The government is ruled by Nintendo. I'm doomed. Oh no. Ah yes. The future we're rapidly approaching. Fan content equals people like your game so much they're making more of it. Yes. Wasn't it like that Nintendo sues fan game creators while Sega is like, yeah, no, we're hiring you. The big difference. That much plays. Ah. Yes. You can now... why am I bringing it back to that meme? You can now go make me a sandwich. Ah. Damn it. I get distracted by memes. It's horrible. LOL XD random. The humor.
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice. But it would be even nicer if you could join us.
Yes, join
Do you
us.
still have work to do?
It's nothing urgent, really. Just some trivial matters. But I wish to get it done
6E.
as soon as possible.
You can leave it to us, Lady Kaching.
I don't think I've ever played
You've
that.
been working hard for a long time.
I haven't played
Get some
64 in a
rest.
long, long
If I'm not
time.
mistaken, the Traveler is here to remind you to take a break.
Mario technically because... game. Didn't really like Mario 45, but I'm a big fan of Mario 60. How many Marios are out there? I mean, I know Mario 64 was named that way because of, you know, the system it was on originally. But imagine if it actually was the 64th Mario game. And we've only gotten more since then. What about Mario 128? Speaking of games, why do I get distracted? Why? You know, it doesn't matter usually on games where there's not too much of a story focus, but Genshin Impact is a story focused game. So if I get distracted here, it's kind of bad. So to be Mario, but Luigi was not in it, so it was named Mario 60. You know, but in future versions of it that got released on different consoles, Luigi was in it, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think Luigi, Wario, and Yoshi. Right? Those were added? If I got it correct? But yeah, sadly the L is real thing. Luigi never made it in. Wait, really? Who made it? Who else made it in then? I know there was Wario, Mario, and Yoshi. But who else was added in then? I know there was 4 doors you could walk through to select characters. Right? And the DS, yes, they were added. Okay, so I did get it right. Waluigi never gets justice, sadly. Waluigi always gets forgotten. Big sad. Who have called me to this gameth? Nobody did, but welcome anyway. Don't forget about her. Was she playable though? I don't think she was. On the game control page, instead of Alice Real, it says Alice Red. Are you gonna correct that, or is that an intentional mess up? And we have something to tell you, Kitching. Yes, you take a break now.
Right. Something so important that we must speak with you personally. Right now.
I just realized Paimon is gonna tell the story again because Traveler rarely speaks.
Jingchung, I'll let you take charge.
Traveler has like, what, 5 voice lines in the game so far? So there's no way we're telling the story. So it has to be Paimon
Traveler
again.
and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. The view there is nicer and it's much more private. Perfect for talking.
You go up to the Jade Chamber with Kaching. Yes. Thanks for the instant tele. Also, it's night now. So we're gonna watch the fireworks from up here. That's why the game set it to night, I'm guessing.
What was it you wanted to talk about?
We have a story to tell you. Specifically, I would like to tell the story, but I already know Paimon's gonna go ahead.
We want to tell you a story from this beautiful view. What do you say?
I'm on the floor. Can't get up.
I'm
Trolled. I've fallen and I can't get up.
We just heard some big news in Teyvat. A very talented chef is in trouble.
And she's gonna immediately want to go and help.
Is the chef from Liu? From Liuli Pavilion or Shinua Kiosk, perhaps?
Rob? You son of a bitch, you did it. You got me good. Today... Okay, that one was effective. Did that catch anyone else off guard, or was it just me? Was it just me, or did it get anyone else? Thunderstorm played. You know what? Yeah. City, watching streamers, Ed's World lore. The lore, guys, the lore. Ah, you saw it. That's the thing, right? That's why you should always get me when I'm focused on the game. Because there is sometimes some delay between the message showing up in chat and the actual sound playing. So when I'm currently focused on chat, I sometimes see the message before the actual scream comes through. So if you really truly want to catch me off guard, make sure I am not focused on the chat currently. I don't know why I'm giving you advice that might screw me over in the future, but there you have it. Do with that advice what you want. What else was going on? The FNAF lore. Explaining the FNAF lore. That also became a meme. That meme also found its way very quickly into the FNF community with the charting. Whenever the chart gets incredibly fast, it's like, yeah, no, that character is explaining the FNAF lore right now. The lore. I need the lore. Yes. Calling me cringe. Way to get trolled. Well, telling someone to get trolled is just internet culture at this point. And if they're calling you cringe, you gotta embrace the cringe. If they are bullying you, that's going a bit far. Guys, no bullying. No bullying. You can bully me all you want, but no bullying each other, please. The lore mod. No, I can't do a Rick voice. I'm sorry, I cannot. What about the Bite of 87? There are many Five Nights at Freddy's mods out there. I played 2 versus Freddy mods in one stream. I still have a versus Springtrap mod installed that I need to get to. And was that the Bite of 87 meme? Yeah, I know there's one out there. Don't need how I can do this on my own. Okay. Time to bully each other. In a joking way, yes. If you're joking, you can jokingly bully each other all you want, as long as everyone's okay with it. If you're serious about bullying, go after me all you want. I can handle that. And other than that, that's all the limitations I'm giving you here. Again, I will use candy when Ducky is here. Ah, yes, the ultimate troll. Is that the Bite of 87? I understand the lore now. It's me, Morty. I was purple guy all along. Those children are goddamn annoying. Look away, Gregory. She got the grip of... Yes. Anyway, gameplay, right? Oh god, I'm dizzy.
Mondstadt. Yeah, and he's really, really good
I'm getting dizzy.
He
Damn
had
it.
a restaurant right
Focus,
next
calm
to the
down.
city gate. He was super efficient, and his cooking was really delicious.
The random
His
humor is
restaurant
too
had
much.
been getting more and more popular.
Game. Focus on game. Catch up with chat
He
later.
was so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir, why don't you find someone to help you in the restaurant?" But the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only one that can turn top quality ingredients into world-class dishes. No one could help him.
Well, that's very egotistical.
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good chef. He must be an excellent cook.
And the next day he
That's
died
what
of
everyone
exhaustion.
was saying. But surprisingly, after just 6 months, no one would dine in his restaurant anymore.
Because he died of exhaustion.
Shocking, right? Do you have any guess why?
Because he died of exhaustion?
Maybe the chef had fallen ill, or...
Or died of exhaustion?
Wrong answer! You tell her, traveler!
Okay. Because he died of exhaustion? No, because he was too stubborn. And that caused him to die of exhaustion. What else? Something of 87 Squid Games. Yes, all the random. Biggest dong of 87. The dong. Wow. How NSFW do we have to turn this? The answer is yes. How NSFW? Yes. Ate it all the day. Why not all day? You got that Lego? Where is all this? What else is there? What kind of stuff of 87 exists? The answer is everything. If it's something, if it's a word you can think of, it exists in the of 87 version, of course. You got that 87 chicken piece. Wow. Who can eat that? Actually, scratch that. Wasn't there like, oh god, how many was it? There was some kind of headline about someone falling into a coma after eating a certain amount of McNuggets. I don't know how many that was, but someone was testing the limits. I think it was over 200, but I can't remember the exact number. Someone wants to call it out? The man court was being charged for murdering a child that allegedly was crying. The diner. Oh my god, the actual lore. Hot dogs? Okay, now we're getting off. 4 years to actually diner. Michael, Fredbear was boring. Yes, that is the lore. Got it. 200 amateur. It was something over 200, but I don't quite know. Please, at least if anyone knows, you're free to inform me. But for now, we're progressing the game.
It's because the chef
Tortoise
was
OP.
too
Everyone is
stubborn.
OP. When everyone's OP,
He was so busy
no
every
one will
day
be.
and try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. But he forgot that he's only human and needs time to eat and rest. He was so
Also, why are we
busy
bringing it back
that he
to
didn't even have
R34
time
of
to eat and couldn't even taste his own cooking.
this person
He was
you see before you?
unwilling to
Why?
seek help, even when he's tired, because he thought he's the only one capable of cooking the best dishes. Eventually, the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway.
Again, I'll focus on the story now.
And because he had forgotten
For a
the
second.
original taste of his dishes, he was no longer a good chef. In the end, his restaurant had no choice but to close for good.
Oh. I see.
And then he died.
He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of his original purpose. So, that's the whole story?
Oh, yep, that's the whole thing.
Sorry, it's not a very good story. Please don't laugh at us. What else was going on in the meantime? Dance of 87. Of 87. What is close to... Yep. You can't anymore. You sure about that? You're gonna keep going in a second anyway, aren't you? Every third song Friday Night Funk can be like... yeah. Yeah. Transformation sequence and then everything just goes crazy. Then we have the boasts of the powerful Tort crew. I did read that. I'm not reading it out loud though. Also 1987 long. 1987 what? Minutes? Bananas? I shouldn't say that because you know what? Banana is probably your measurement of choice for that. Tuberculosis. And someone's praying with his follow each. By the way, again, over a year. How has it been that long? I do not know. How has it been that long? I will never know. I will never understand. Yeah, bananas. Good guess. I'm back. What? Lamkogo, you... Okay, Lamkogo. Do you want me to ask, what is Lambago? Is that what you want me to ask? I had tuberculosis. What else was going on? But I'm leaving? It's all your fault, but not yours. Whose then? Everyone else's? Because I feel like if it's everyone else's fault, then it's my fault. Because I am the one in charge, even though most of the 99% of the time it seems like Chad is the one in charge and I'm just along for the ride. But I like to think I'm still the one in charge on my channel, okay? I like to think that. Please, please. Leave, at least let me keep that illusion alive for the time being. We get entertainment, we supply entertainment, you play the game, Pog. You know what? That's a good point. I should probably play the game.
Hey! Didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
I never said that. Zhongli said that, not me.
Did you come up with that story?
Oh, no, we just,
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose the ending isn't really surprising.
Oh, so you know that you have an unhealthy lifestyle. Tell everyone to leave me alone. But if you're all alone, isolation isn't complete, and utter isolation isn't healthy either. Now, I'm not telling you to just deal with bullying and stuff. Again, guys, don't be too harsh on Tort. Everyone's allowed to have their hobbies. So, yeah. You can joke, you can joke, you can say that you don't really have the same taste, that is all fine. But no bullying, please, okay? Show mamas you aggressively. Ooh, now we're getting serious. Sigh. Again, I just said, don't be too mean to each other. Keep your jokes in moderation. Unless they're directed at me, in which case I really don't mind. I'm joking, by the way. Hey, I had a feeling you were. But thanks for reiterating. I am not the kind of person to get into this kind of stuff, though, right now. I am purely here to play a game. And I can't do it. Get them... Oh my god. Gets out of robot. Wow. You know, at this point, So Boring has reached a level of horny that you cannot overcome. Like when you reach the level where you're basically horny for everything and anything, you can't fight that. What are you gonna do against that? Anything you do will be absorbed into the horny. How do you escape? I don't know. Some guy once sent a death threat to me on Discord, and literally said JK, bro, after. Wow. Just a prank, bro. Let me just entirely disintegrate your will to live, and then just, by the way, bro, just a prank, okay? Oh crap, he killed himself. How was I supposed to know that? I was just doing a prank, man. Default dance. Oh, now you've gone too far, So Boring. Now you've gone too far. Did you just default dance in my chat? We're never gonna make progress in the game. I have to wrap up this event today, come on!
Think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but when tasks come to me personally, it is easy to lose sight of the bigger picture.
It's as if your judgment is clouded, right?
Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are, remove the fog, and feel our heart.
So, how do you feel now, Kuching?
How do I feel?
I'm reading chat, and I'm like, I need to focus on the game for a bit.
That way, I could finally
That's all I
have
need.
the opportunity to walk around the city, see the people I wish to see, and watch the fireworks. Thinking back, I used to be even more impatient.
Wait, that's
My
possible?
boss would
Kaching being
resign
even more
after just
impatient?
3 months of working with me. You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. But I am getting better. You can tell, can't you?
No.
And I did make a promise with you, didn't I?
Yes, it's time to watch the
We agreed
fireworks.
to enjoy the fireworks show together this year. So,
Also, you can't use more than 100% of your power. Like, that would be overexerting yourself, and that would lead you to death. We just talked about moderation and everything, and about a healthy work-life balance and all that stuff. Never go over 100%. It's about death threats. JK, bro. Imagine. Challenge you to say the... How does one say that? N. N? N? I don't know how to pronounce that. I just know it's an N. I don't know how to pronounce it with the squiggle. With the squiggle. Smack butt. Uses 30% because I am god of luck. Wow. You sure you can cheat death? You sure about that? Really sure? Okay then.
happy Lantern Rite, Traveler and Paimon. I'm very happy to be here and enjoy this moment together.
Okay, fireworks show about to happen, right?
Poured all my best
Everyone
effort
shut
into
up for a
this
second. We're
fireworks
gonna be
show.
watching the fireworks
Now
together,
that we're
okay?
here, I sincerely hope you will enjoy it.
Everyone shut up. We're watching the
I feel
fireworks.
very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the fireworks and enjoying the view of Liu Harbor.
Happy Lantern Rite, everyone. Is it time?
Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. And thank you.
Is it time yet? Okay, it's time. Guys, it's time. Happy Lamp Rides, yes. Happy Lamp Rides to everyone. Quick reminder again that this game is free. There we are. Trying to get sponsored. I would certainly be glad.
Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Huh? Must be something important.
A sound came out of the traveler's mouth. A rare event. Even the Fatuya are hanging out. At the fireworks, we're waiting for it. Where are the fireworks? Everyone's waiting. Oh, does that seem safe?
Paimon,
Like those floating lanterns and then you launch up fireworks?
Had a personal tailor make it for me. Said it's
New
an
outfit, let's go!
Well, do you like it?
Wow, it's beautiful.
It's time.
Too bad I can't get it because you need to pay
Enjoy the
real
grand
money to get
finale
that
of this year's
outfit.
Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
There we go, there it is.
Isn't it beautiful?
Hey, check you out. Looking pretty fancy. Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beto. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Why must you interrupt the Lantern Rite like this? Why must you do this to me? I was enjoying myself. I guess that is what you've been waiting for me to get distracted. Whew. Okay.
Did you see that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig.
So it does.
Wow. Oh. Don't imagine.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready. No better way to celebrate.
And even Zhao watching the fireworks. I mean, you can't not watch the fireworks while you're here, unless you're in a cave or forest or inside. You basically are forced to watch them. Imagine if real life was that good. That would be nice. Ah, it's the zombie and the character we still can't play.
Sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Ah.
Happy Lantern Rite!
And that's it, right? We're done with the event, I think. But we still have a lot of time left. No lantern left. Right, of course. Okay, what else was going on? Late New Year? Fireworks, yeah, they did it. And then everything burns, bad ending. I mean, again, they have floating lanterns around everywhere and they're launching fireworks. Didn't quite seem safe, especially, like, we're standing at around the height where the fireworks exploded. Imagine if some of them hit us, but let's forget about safety for a second. It looked nice, that's all that counts. Master of timing, I am. Yoda, I am not. I am not gonna try to do a voice for that.
But where
Then we had the dong. Real life was that
memory?
good. He rarely speaks, but he has like a handful of voice lines. He actually has a handful of them. But yeah, Traveler speaking is like once in a blue moon kind of occurrence. Look, the old lady you've tried to knock out with your dog.
If you'd like to see
yes.
spots, I have a few references.
She gotta end the stream. Why though? I can do other stuff too.
Crumble.
Unfortunate miss. I will try again.
Quake.
She is too strong. She obliterated my dong. No. Ah, the pain. The pain. Play our song you missed again. If I do that, it's gotta be on Friday. Again, I will perish on Friday. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna be quoted. I had a feeling that one was gonna be quoted. Okay, let's see what else. We can maybe do some event things. Also, can we... we still need some stuff. Okay, but I have all of these characters already except for her. So I am gonna get her the moment I can. But there's still some stuff over here that we can do. So we unlocked some stuff over here. Which is basically just making more fireworks. Which I did in my own time, by the way, the other ones. But I want to check this one out. I want to check this one out at least once on stream. Let's go. Everyone get ready, we're doing a boss fight. Can I sing a song? I don't know. Can you? It hurts. It hurts saying that. No Friday Night Funkin', no more FNF until Friday. It'll happen. Why ever again? Again, I'll do it again on Friday. Again, I don't know if you can. Ah. Okay, we're going in now. We're doing a boss. Now, I think we did this boss once, right? Recommended party level 90. Thank God I did my stuff. We're going in. Right now. This is my team. And the team works. Should I just make us channel in the Discord server? Should I? You know what? Fine, you've convinced me. I'll make a channel that's just called Quotes. Where you can throw in all your stuff you've collected. Fine, it'll happen. Just not instantly, but it will happen. Take my dong! Ah. Just talking about quotes and I immediately say stuff that's gonna get quoted, probably. There we go. Quote channel, yes. Well, if I remember, I'll make it immediately after the stream ends. If I remember. Otherwise, it'll take a little bit longer. Okay. Where are you coming from next? I can win this event boss easily. Oh, there's the next head. Okay. Place dong. Damn it, I missed. My dong got incinerated again. Hate when that happens. Okay. Where do I place the next dong? Over here. Don't incinerate. Okay, we got it. The dong is alive and well. Okay, that's one of them. I don't think I can damage it anymore. Where are the others? Where are the other heads? Come on. The dong foul beast, yes! By the way, fun fact about this boss, about this event boss. It's actually the wife of one of the main story bosses. So I killed someone and now I'm killing his wife with my dong. Ain't that something, huh? Ah, I killed you and now I will take your wife. Yes, dong. It's like a D&D bard, right? It's like I'm a bard playing D&D. Not like I would know because I never played D&D. But I still want to eventually. Kill the guy and dog his wife. Epic. Yes! I'm probably missing a whole bunch of stuff in chat as well, but still. Ooh, there's a head. Okay. Head means I can attack. You know what? I haven't used this in a long time. There we go. Oh, you didn't get petrified. I thought dropping my giant ball on your face would petrify you. Damn it, I didn't. You know, up until now I didn't even realize that. Yeah, no. Zhongli also wields his giant ball. Only one though, he only has one. Very sad. He only has one ball. Oop. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Oh no! No, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, here's another one. Again, you cannot. The protection granted to me by my dong is far too powerful. At this point, I'm just saying stuff intentionally to get quoted. At this point, it's purely intentional. I should probably worry about what comes out of my mouth at certain times. Oh crap, I need another dong. I need dong right now. Okay. Okay, let's go. And that's victory. Okay, let's get out of here.
Lucky all my new bombs are waterproof.
Okay, let's see what I missed in chat real quick. The only boss fight where I really got scared is the versus from Zelda Breath of the Wild. Okay. Again, I have to say this though, I never played Breath of the Wild. I know I'm a heretic. How can you play open world games and own a Switch but not play Breath of the Wild? I don't know. I just suck. So I always come back. Why should I? Actually, technically, I just said it in reading that, but I should probably put a little voice into it. Now, how did he sound? A little bit more of a rough voice, I guess? Can I do that? I'm not sure. I don't think I can do the voice correctly, but... I always come back. Nah, that sounds horrible, but I did. I did say it. Another dog? Yes. But yeah, the William Afton. Now let's see. Details. What did I obtain for doing this? Okay, I get 4. They knew what they were doing with that number, right? They had to have known when they chose. We could go for 400. Or 450, that seems like a nice number. No. We have to go for 20. Funny number or nothing. Let's go. They had to have known when they chose that, right? They had to. Okay, so I need to do it 3 times. Let's actually go for the 3 times thing. Let's go. Exchange sus. He donged the dude's wife. Yes. Of course I did. To add more quotes to the file. Fuck. The file will grow. Just like Zhongli's dong. I will never be able to drop that topic. Whenever I play Genshin Impact in the future, we will always come back to Zhongli's dong. Just because I have him on the team. Okay, we have to do the fight 2 more times. Let's go. 2 more times. That's all I have to do in order to unlock the character, and I'm gonna unlock the character on stream just because I feel like it. Let's go. Thank you! I got that. You did it while I was actually focused on the game. Perfect timing. That's the timing you need. Thank you so much. Making a huge heart. I'm not sure I feel comfortable. Especially because, you know, the whole thing with Love Curse Toward. That's why I don't know how to feel about affection from that crew. But okay. Let's go. Got him! Yeah, you did. I couldn't match to see if I could play online. You know one thing that I've noticed, though? Like, 50% of the... Actually, no. 90% of the time, if someone writes something in online multiplayer chat in Genshin, it's in Russian. I don't know why. I don't know why 90% of the people who write something in online play in Genshin are Russian, but at this point, I really shouldn't question it anymore. So we're going in single player. Wait, too late, I'm already in. Actually, no, never mind, I can wait until I start. Would you consider me a friend? As much as you can consider online strangers friends, yes. I do believe so. Why? Playing Genshin be like, yes. He owns all the accounts, probably. But it's about drive, it's about power, it's about dong, yes. Sag? Why Sag? Why Sag? I mean, you have to admit, you did only show up recently. Though, to admit, I also do know quite a bit about you at this point. To a degree. Again, it's not like... It's not the same amount you would know about a person if you've met them IRL. But why are you asking? Is there any particular reason why you're asking? It's about dong. It's about balls. It's what we did. Wow. Alright. I see. You want the dong there. There's the dong. Actually, I just realized, Klee did take a little bit of damage, so I should probably heal. The dong's protection can only protect the child for so long. There we go. Okay, R3 gonna come out now? Come on. Where are they? There you go. Hello. There's number 2.
Oz, we're
Okay, now let's do this. Set up the dong. And blow everything up. I'm gonna explode all over this guy's wife. You know, yeah, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. I know what's coming out of my mouth. And I know I probably should watch my mouth a little bit more. But I am not. Okay, where are you? Stop hiding. There you are.
Stabilize.
No, the dong got obliterated again. Damn it. Okay, come on. Just slowly but surely. Okay, now we heal. Now we set up dong. Damn it, I didn't set it up properly. I didn't get protection for the dong this time. No. You can't set up the dong without protection. That's bad. That's really bad. Oh no. No, I'm taking damage now. I'm taking damage because I forgot protection. This is just a gold mine for quotes right now, isn't it? Come on. Get over here. Get over here. No. Be careful. Okay, now I can set it up. There we go. Okay, that's 2 down. Now they do their special attack. Get ready. Where are you? Show yourself. Yes. I'll catch up with chat once I'm out of here. I know I need to catch up. Oh crap. I'm once again lacking protection, so time to go for it. Who can you take damage? You can take damage. Okay, we're attacking now. Damn it. Reveal yourself. Okay, again. Set up dong. And attack. And a few more hits. A few more hits. Just a few more hits. No, don't go. Don't go. I need you. Okay. Just wait a moment. She's gonna show herself again. Which head should I go for? This one? Oh no, this one. This one. This is the one. Ooh, that wasn't nice. Okay, there we go. I need to go one more time. Challenge again. Let's go. But first, cog into the masses. Yeah. How much stuff did get quoted in that one fight? How many quotable lines did I say during that one specific fight? Too many, probably. That's the answer. Also, suddenly Undertale in chat. Okay. I mean, I don't mind particularly. Make this file 40 kilobytes today. It's happening right now. Once again, I'm lacking protection. Okay, we have to go one more time. One more round. Let's go for one more round. Come on. Starting off strong with the dong. And we're gonna heal. And now once again, time to explode. Time to blow things up. That's what Klee's good for. All the explosions. Serious damage. Sadly though, no emotional damage. But I will certainly send her to Jesus. Okay, gotta go. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for coming. I appreciate that. Also, that spell with an O, not with a U, okay? Though judging by what you said early in the stream, I feel like the U might also be accurate to a degree. Okay, let's go. Check Discord general. I will after stream is over, okay? I will check Discord after stream anyway. Partially because I need to get rid of the I went live message, and partially because I need to set up a new channel. One way you can then dump all your quotes, all you like. Don't even have to post a text file, just drop them all in there whenever you have a new quote. Have a good stream, I absolutely will. I absolutely will have a good stream. Okay, time to attack. Oh, wait, set up the dong. There we go. Now I have protection. Nice. Oh no, no, get out there, get out of there. Stop sucking me into your hole. Yes, I am intentionally making this a huge... This stream, I want this stream to go down in the channel's history books as the most quotable stream. I am not even attempting to hold my tongue anymore. This is absolutely happening. How much more stuff can I say that will be taken out of context? I don't know. Home? I think I said hole. There we go, there's the correction. I like how I intentionally corrected you on that too. There we go. Okay, they're doing their special attack. Also, So Boring is already on Discord. You didn't have to, but to anyone watching this who is not on the Discord channel, the link has just been posted. You can go there if you want notifications whenever I go live. Though though Twitch notifications should usually work. But if you want to play it safe, go over there and you're gonna get notified over Discord as well whenever I go live. Also, you can see a bunch of quotes. It's a nice way to interact with the community and everything. So yeah, I can definitely recommend it. And that's enough self-advertisement, probably. Ooh. We're getting sucked again, okay. So it's time to set up the dong. If we're getting sucked, we need the dong. Almost won. Almost. Get over here. Where are you? Show yourself. That's the wrong head. You're already dead. I don't like that. Oh, that's the correct one. It's sucking, which is nice. Don't mind that, because I am basically invulnerable. And there we go. That's another victory. Now I can get a character. I already know which character I'm getting, and you know it too. But we shall go ahead. First, I need to actually claim my reward. Gotta go. Have to do stuff for funny mod. Alright then. I am looking forward to that. Again, thank you so much for checking in. Taking time out of your busy schedule just to check in for this stream. It is appreciated. Have a good stream, I most certainly will. I likely won't be streaming tomorrow, so the next stream will be on Friday, so you know what's gonna be happening then. To anyone who's curious about that, I think I already made it quite clear what I'm gonna stream on Friday. Alright, let's go. Confirm. Yes. Yunjin! Unlocked her, finally. Though I might regret that in the future. I wasted in one event where I got to choose a character, I chose Beidou, because I didn't have her. And by now, I got her so many times from the gacha that even if I didn't have her before, she still would have been maxed out by now. Big sad, big sad. Hopefully I won't regret it, you know? File is 40 kilobytes. Let's go! We did it, boys and girls, if there are any. We did it. We done it. Okay, I need to get the Crown of Insight. That's something you always have to get. If there's a Crown of Insight in an event, you have to get it. This is probably the rarest item in the game that you need for leveling up your characters. And you can only get it from certain events. I'm gonna go now. Alright, see ya, Rob. Thank you for checking in. As always, it's appreciated. Now, as for here, I am totally gonna get all the fireworks. Because why wouldn't I get all the fireworks? Give me the fireworks, all of them. Every last one of them. Hopefully I'm gonna have to be able to keep them, right? They're not limited to the event exclusively, right? Then I'm gonna take all the heroes with. There we go. And now let's see how much else I can get. I'm gonna take this, because I wasted a bunch of that stuff to level up Zhongli. Don't think I have too much of the Actually, no, I do have a bunch of that. I'll take it anyway. Ah, I can't get the full 6, so I'm gonna have to grind on that stuff again at some point. Robbers of this property, are you bad? Yeah, you did say that already. That is cringe. Yeah, it do be. And I'm definitely gonna get this one too. I need to obtain more conquest talismans, and I'll probably do that on my own. Again, it is very likely that today's stream will be a little bit shorter than the usual 3-hour mark. But that doesn't mean I'm ending it right now. Here's something we can do. I will do the fireworks stuff. Let's do that. That's simple enough. We'll create some more fireworks. All of my previous ones are perfect quality. Let's see how much further we can get. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of factors to consider here. This is gonna be complicated, so if anyone has any kind of winning strategy... Hey, hang on, I should read that. Will increase slightly by 3 to 6 times. No, I wanted to read. Will increase slightly and the odds of curious efficiency occurring is increased. Curious efficiency? What does that do again? I don't know. Fireworks? I don't think that's possible, though if it was, that would be... Actually, we might be able to make it work. I just have to dispense multiple fireworks basically simultaneously and have to show the shapes line up somehow. No, we're not getting into that rabbit hole right now. We're just making regular fireworks, okay? Okay, meticulousness, I think, is the best one to choose, and we're gonna go for size. And actually, first of all... smelting power is increased, yes. Do that to get the strong flame. And then we go meticulousness, single smelt. Okay, going any further than that is probably risking too much. What about rotation? What would that increase? Color and spread. I think that we would be able to do. Okay, nice, nice, nice. That worked out perfectly. That worked out absolutely perfectly. So we still need to... increase size, height, and spread, but that's doable. That's definitely doable. We still have the strong flame, so I think we should go for size next. Decisive boldness for the size. Decisive boldness for the size. Well, doesn't that sound like Dong? Okay, let's go. Oh, perfect, perfect. Color and size are perfect. Now we need to get it to slightly for the rotation. Okay, that works. Now we just need spread and height. That's all we need now. Please don't go too far. And now just height. Perfect. We are perfect on all parameters. We're good. We're done. Perfect quality on my first attempt. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, there's one more though. There's one more. One more we need to do. Can we get perfect quality on this one too? Let's find out. Okay, color is definitely the thing that needs the most work. So again, we're gonna immediately... Where is it? Firepower is increased. Yes, we're starting with this for the strong flame, and then we go to meticulousness. Bye, bye, bye. All right. Again, Rob, thank you so much. Thank you so much for checking. You really like using that emote, huh? Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Then we do... Actually, no, we won't do 1 on rotation because we're already perfect on color. Okay. Let's go for height. Okay. Now we have medium flame, so I feel like we should be able to go 1 more. No, we overshot. We overshot. We're starting over. We overshot that one. Okay. Again, we need strong flame. Increased. Then we're gonna go for meticulousness. Go for the color. Twice. Then we go for spread, right? Once. Okay. Okay. I like where this is going. Then decisive boldness on the height, I think. I think we need decisive boldness. No, we didn't need decisive boldness. No, I did so well on the other one, and now this is happening. Okay, increase. Then meticulousness on the color twice. Then we go for spread exactly once. And somehow that perfectly got us into the range we need for rotation. Now we need height. Again, I learned from my mistake. We're going to go for nitpicker this time, not decisive boldness. Okay. Same for spread, by the way. Now then, what else? Everything is actually really close. We need a little bit more on height, so we'll go for tactile sensitivity on the height. Perfect. Okay, that did it. Now, what was it? Low temperature. And tactile sensitivity. Okay. Color. 1. Oh, that might be too much. That might actually be too much, even with a low flame. Yeah, we overshot even with a low flame. Damn it! We were so close. If we didn't do overshoot with the lowest possible option. But the strategy itself seems to work fine. I just need to get a little bit more lucky. I just need to get lucky. That's all I need. Twice here. Perfect on the color. Then we go for spread once. Okay. Now we go for tactile sense. Actually, yeah, no, we go for nitpicker. And we use that on the height. I suck at this suddenly. Why do I suddenly suck? I want to do this, please, please, please. Raging fire, single smelt, meticulousness, twice on the color. I overshot immediately. Weird, I got an ad? Wait, you got an ad? That is weird. No, you shouldn't. Wait, but you're subscribed, so you shouldn't be getting an ad. How did... Twitch, what are you doing? What is Twitch doing? I have no idea what Twitch is up to right now. Hopefully that won't happen again. Ah, my luck is running out. Damn it. But the strategy, it works. It works. It is the best strategy I have, I think. Smelt, overshot again. That's the bad thing about this, that you have to rely on luck sometimes. Raging fire. Single smelt. Meticulousness. 1, 2. Overshot again. Confirm the exit. This is gonna be a loop for a bit. It's fine, just ad revenue for you, but also, yeah, it is confusing. But I mean, I do appreciate the ad revenue. It's not a lot, but it adds up. It adds up over time. Okay. 1, 2. Look at that, it worked. Now we go spread once. Okay. Now we switch it up to nitpicker. And we do 1 here. Okay. Now we go for height. And we're actually gonna go for tactile sensitivity on this. Okay. 1 more on the size. And now we go for the... Actually, we have a low flame. That's perfect. We have low flame. Whole 0.5 cents, 0.05 cents enjoy? I will absolutely enjoy. Okay. Rotation. I feel like we still might overshoot. Color, that's gonna work, maybe? I feel like height might overshoot. Please don't overshoot. Please don't. Actually, can I get lower? Let's see if I can get lower. Low temperature processing. Can I get lower? I can't get any lower than low flame. This is gonna overshoot. You know what? Complete it anyway. It's not perfect, but I think it's enough to get the rewards I want. I think it's enough to get the rewards. I might perfect it off screen just for the sake of it. Speaking of monetization, oh, here we go. What is it? What might it be? Oh my god, thank you for the gift sub. Who got it? Ducky. Oh my god, Ducky got it. Ducky, are you still here or are you currently away? You just got a gift sub. Free access to the emotes, no ads. Which, I mean, most people don't get an ad anyway because ad block or something, but still. I'm sure the Duck is gonna appreciate that a lot. And I appreciate it too. Thank you so much for the gift sub, Sid. Seriously, why? What did I do to deserve this? I don't know. And in fact, I did nothing. But I know for a fact that you feel that very same way whenever someone supports you. So I know I'm not alone in this. I know I am not alone in this. Unless Twitch says you get ads anyway. That is true. We just learned that can happen. We just learned that can happen. Oh, by the way, I have stuff for the event shop again now. Now I can buy everything, right? Now I can buy everything? If I'm not mistaken. Don't leave anything behind. No loot left behind. No loot left behind. No loot left behind. Let's go. Everything sold out. Everything sold out. And I'm working on this. Again, Sid, by the way, advice for the future. I know you likely won't be able to play this event. But if an event comes around and there's a Crown of Insight available. If there's a Crown of Insight available in an event, you have to get that. That has to be your #1 priority. Because this, you need this to max out a character's talent. Like if you want to upgrade a character's abilities to the max level, you need a Crown of Insight, and you can only get them from events sometimes. And even then, they don't even show up in every event. And you can only get 1 per event, even in those events where they do show up. So again, Crown of Insight should be your top priority. To max out a character, you need 3 of them. You need 3 crowns to max out 1 character. Very important, yes. You only need them to max out their attacks to the max level, but since every character has a base attack, a burst, and a skill, you need 3 crowns to max out your characters. Very, very important indeed. Okay, let's see. Oh, by the way, Battle Pass. How am I doing on the Battle Pass? Can I max out the Battle Pass? I have officially maxed out the Battle Pass. Let's go. Final reward. A Quaint Fate. I wish I could get those primos, but I know for a fact I cannot. Alright. I did my thing. Should I launch some? I feel like I might as well launch some. Let's go, interval. Let's get that down all the way. 2-second interval. Oh, that's sad. Just, you know, just to see what that looks like. Doing so bad at the Battle Pass. I mean, you did start the Battle Pass a little bit late. It lasts for a long time normally, so... really not as effective during the day, I think. I could probably set up something real nice if I put some effort into it. But I just have some basic stuff in there. Wow. Again, you could probably set it up to look real pretty. In fact, I'm gonna probably have to look up what some people did for the fireworks. That's gonna be nice, being able to look that up. I'm sure some people can provide the most amazing firework shows. Okay, let's see. What kind of stuff do I have to do? I'm gonna do random side quests, I think. In fact, I know exactly what I'm gonna do right now. I think I'm gonna do Equivalent Exchange. Because that's a side quest all the way back in Mondstadt. Yeah, I have a side quest that takes me all the way back to Mondstadt. Guess what? I wasn't done with the quests here. In the very first area. And I'm working with the Fatui on this one. Okay. Hello. Welcome to Good Hunter. You may help me because I need specialties. Every last dish is unique. Well, that is always nice. Most of them have a short shelf life. No way convenient for a long trip. Like, for example, all the way to Shnesnaya. But yeah, I started this quest off screen, so if this is confusing for you, very sad. But that's, you know, random side quest stuff. Excuse me, lady, I was here first. Would you mind leaving? Cook them differently to make them more suitable. Doesn't bother me. Do it. Do it. As a gift, I'd advise you to cook a fresh batch. Well, it might be. recommendation. It's fortunate. It's to go to Shniznaya. That's a long way. I know it is, right? I've never been there myself. Though I wish I could go there eventually. It's gonna happen eventually, just you wait. But the next nation they're gonna add in is Sumeru, I believe, right? Sumeru is what it's called? Can't wait to see what that's gonna be all about. Satisfying salad. You do it. You do that. But you know what? Actually scratch that. I feel like starting a quest I was already in the middle of doing on stream. Probably not the best. I think, you know what, we'll... what would be interesting? Again, I already said I would end today's stream a little bit early, simply because I knew that finishing up the Lantern Rite wouldn't take that long. We'll just look for something fun to do right now. Maybe something fun to use our resin on. That seems like a good idea. What should we use our resin on, guys? Should we do a boss? Should we do ley line deposits? Just something to waste our resin on. That's all I'm really asking for. And then I'll probably call it quits a little more earlier than I did on the previous Genshin stream. But again, other streams might be longer. We'll see. What would be good to waste our resin on right now? I don't really care either way. I feel like we could do ley line openings just because they're right next to the teleport points right now. Yeah, they're right next to the teleport points. Let's do those. Let's kill some enemies. Using up big old Zhongli. Let's go. Where they at? Here we go. Alright, of course, I forgot. You're annoying.
By royal decree.
And that should spawn the second wave, right? Oh damn it, I forgot. I don't have a Hydro character anymore to get rid of this shield efficiently. Damn it! If only I still had Mona on the team. I remember this being incredibly easy, but no, but without a Hydro character, that's annoying. I made a mistake. Second Dong, that should help. Where are you? Where did you disappear to? I don't know where he went. Where did he go? No, seriously, where is he? Oh, down there. Okay, found him. Found him. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. How dare you hide yourself from me? And that's it. That's one ley line opening. Taken care of. Use original resin. And then we go down here. To another little ley line opening. See what kind of enemies there are. Actually, I know what kind of enemies there are. And I know for a fact that I'm not gonna need Hydro for this. In fact, Hydro ain't even that good here. Partially because you know Hydro enemies.
Solidify.
And there we go. Where'd you go? I am frozen. That is not good. Okay, there we go. Watch us. No, 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 no. Hang on, hang on. I saw that. I saw that. Sid. Sid. What do you mean not sorry? No, you better. No. No. One is already. Like, one is already quite a bit, but that's 3 of them. That is. Actually, no. Counting the one you did previously, that's 4 overall. That's 4 total. No. Okay. I mean, 1 was already very, very kind of you. And again, as always, I don't feel I deserve that. And 3 would have been more, far more than enough. But no, that's 4 gifted subs total. That's 4 gifted subs total. You just want to cement yourself as the #1 spot when it comes to who gave the most gift subs, is that it? That's what I choose to believe, because I doubt that anyone... No! Thank you! Again! How did this happen? How did this happen? What? No. You say you're not sorry, but... You know what? I am sorry for taking your money. I'm sorry for taking your money. I saw I've only ever gifted 1. It is more than enough. It really is. You know, I sound like a broken record already. I sound like a broken record because I want to say I don't deserve it. And not only do I sound like a broken record, but I also am copying you as well. I feel like we both sound like a broken record on this. But this is way more support than this is way more support than I ever could deserve. Like, you don't have to empty your wallet for me. You really don't.
We should look for a place to take shelter.
You know what?
That'll be fine.
I'm challenging myself now, okay? I'll do a boss fight on Dragonspine. I hate Dragonspine. I hate it so much, but I'm doing a boss fight here now. Because I feel like I have to do something that is at least somewhat entertaining, even though this boss really won't be that hard. It really won't be. But I'll do it. It's probably the most challenging thing. Actually, you know what? No, there's something else that's most challenging. Scratch that. I'll do a boss I have never beaten before, okay? For you. I will do a boss I have never beaten before. Let's see if I can do it. Where is it? Where is that fucker? Where are you hiding? There you are. I have never once beaten this boss. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you, okay? Let's go. There's so much map, I know there is, right? I mean, there's already 3 nations in the game after all, and there's gonna be 7. Here we go. I'm not ready for this. Alright, come on out to play, doggy. I'm gonna kill you. Here we go. Get down here. Okay, I'm actually dealing damage, which is good, which is good. Look at he. It is Snake Wolf. Hopefully my shield will protect me, because this boss is really annoying. You wanna know why? Because it gives you a bleeding effect. Hopefully the shield will protect me, and I hope status conditions like bleeding don't get through the shield. As long as status conditions don't affect me through the shield, I should be good. Okay. He's flying again. Here he comes. Okay. I have a Geo character, so I should be able to break through this stupid shield of his now. Maybe. Will you get down here, please? Use Geo attacks. Yeah, that's... Oh, crap. They afflict bleed through my shield. They afflict bleeding through my shield. That is not good. That is, in fact, very bad. And... Damn it. Damn it. I didn't get the shield. I didn't get the shield up. I'm screwed. I am so screwed. Come on. Again, why do I keep screwing up the shield? Just... Okay, now let's get it up. Get up the shield. Get up the shield. Oh my god, I'm supposed to attack these things at the edge. I'm an idiot. Come on, come on. Get it? Get it? Okay. Charged. Attack. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm definitely gonna die. I hate this boss. I hate this boss with a passion. Satisfying. Give it to Sam. I will not do anything. Yes, yeah, I mean the mission. Yeah, okay. Got it. Yeah, the mission is a little bit weird here. I didn't set up the shield. I'm gonna die. 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 Don't get hit now. Shield, 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 shield. I need a heal. I need a heal. Please, Jean. Please. Please get your skill. Please get the skill. Please get the skill. Please get the skill. Please get the skill. Please be charged already. I'm not winning this.
Wings of darkness. Come.
Did that count? Okay, you got a little bit of energy. There's no way. I'm gonna have to focus on dodging. Purely on dodging. Purely focus on dodging. That's all I need. Set up shield. Dodge. Here he comes. Okay. Now charge in. Get that hit? Did that hit? That didn't hit. Damn it. I'm screwed. Okay, that's gotta hit. Okay. Almost got the heal. Almost got the heal. I just need the heal. Shield. Dodge. Okay. Go in. Did that hit? That didn't hit. No, no, no. Come on, I'm so close to getting the heal. I am so close to getting the heal. I am so close. Okay, this is it. Just, there we go. Now, go, go, charge, charge. That didn't do it. That didn't do the trick. Oh no. I could just use a healing item, but I don't feel like it. I think using healing items is cheap, and I should avoid that wherever possible. How did I miss? Never mind, it's up, it's up, it's up. Okay, I can use it. Oh, my team is back. I am back in business. Okay, now let's take care of you. Ooh. Okay. Got it. Finally! And that downs him. Okay. Oh my god, how am I already so low on health again? How am I already this low? Okay, just attack, just attack, just attack, just attack, just attack, just attack. He's down, that's nice, and now I can heal. Now I can heal again. Okay. Okay, just don't get your shield up again and I can win this. Speaking of shield, I'm gonna get my shield up. Can I actually beat this guy for the first time today? That would be nice. Whoa, whoa. You're a fast boy, aren't you? Wait, he's downed again. Wasn't expecting that. Ah, but he didn't stay down for as long. Okay. Shield? Is that a boss? I got him! I got him! Finally! Okay, I hate this boss with a passion. I was finally able to beat him, but I do hope I don't get a character that requires these level up materials, whatever they are. Yeah, I hope I don't get any characters who need this. Because this is horrible. This fight is horrible to grind. This is harder than all of the weekly bosses combined. Whew. I hope to never have to do this ever again. Even with a powerful healer like Jean, I still got into trouble. But I got it. I did beat that dude. Alright, let's actually visit my teapot for a moment. I haven't been in here in a long time. Actually, this teapot design is... Wait, what? Please complete the following quest to enter. What are you talking about? I can absolutely enter my Serenity Pod. Cancel navigation real quick. Why is it not letting me enter my Serenity Pod? I want to enter my teapot. I'm gonna teleport somewhere else. Why is it not letting me enter? I will absolutely enter my teapot. Also, let's heal while I'm here. Thank you, statue. Teleport. I own this! I own this! You're literally not letting me enter my own home. Okay, fine, I'll do it the manual way. The manual way works, okay. Hey, not streaming tonight, took too long to do chores. Ah, I see. I see. Well, welcome to this stream. I am actually about to wrap things up today. Just, why is it not letting me enter? Equivalent, are you... It's actually not letting me enter my own home because I need to complete equivalent exchange. Are you serious? Have a good rest of your stream, I will. You know what, we are doing equivalent exchange now because the game hates me. And it's like, hey, you know that random side quest you just accepted? I'm not gonna let you enter your own home anymore. Until you complete that. Ah, the pain. The pain, I guess we'll do it. Welcome, I'm here about that stupid request. Satisfying salad coming along. I'm ready when you are, just bring it right here. Here's your stupid satisfying salad. I had one pre-made. It wasn't satisfying at all bringing this to you. Your specialty dish. Next one. Ooh, I hate this. I hate that I'm not allowed to enter my own home until I finish this quest line. Do you need anything? Apparently I do. Any Mondstadt specialties? only sell flowers, so a monster exclusive flower would be nice. A flower that's exclusive to this nation. Of monetary terms, but we can have some sentimental value. You must answer my question, answer correctly, and we'll make a bookmark for you. It's a very easy question. Is the dandelion a flower? Are you serious? Are you serious? For a moment I was hesitating because I thought that has to be a trick question, right? That absolutely has to be a trick question if it's this easy. Nope. It was just honestly that much of an easy question. Bookmark. Thanks for the bookmark. I will take the bookmark. Who else do I need to talk to? Okay, so I'm guessing I have to go to the winery next? Yeah, the winery. Haven't been in the winery for a long time. No, I don't want to look at the missing person poster. I want to enter the tavern. Actually, it's not the Dawn Winery. Dawn Winery is outside of the city. Hello. Hello, Charles. Do you have any specialties? I am not underage. I am 300 years old. More than that, in fact. But it's for a friend. And your friend will kindly invite... Wow. Get about purchasing alcohol. We are not underaged. We are over 300 years old and we're traveling from world to world. Speaking of Charles, I was supposed to play Henry Stickmin. Ah, Henry Stickmin, yeah. Charles, a true hero. He is a true hero. I mean, that's why you get the Valiant Hero ending. Which, by the way, the most horrible ending there is in the game. Ah, it hurts. It just hurts. But yeah, the Henry Stickmin collection is nice. The what? I won't say too much. I won't say too much about that ending. But there are many endings, as you know. Because if you know Henry Stickmin, you know that there are a whole bunch of endings. That is the main thing about Henry Stickmin. All the different choices. Actually, no. The main appeal is, haven't played completing the mission. Look forward to that then. I know the main appeal is all the failures, but the second main appeal is all the endings. And the memes, of course, the memes. The memes are powerful. But yeah, completing the mission, it's gonna be worth it. Trust me. Purchase the special beverage that might suit your requirement. So dandelion wine, I'm guessing, is what we're picking. Makes proof haven't arrived yet. Definitely should have arrived. I can check. I am the best at checking. Don't worry, whatever happens, I will find some way of making a one-set specialty beverage. Okay, where do I need to go now? Other than outside. I want to enter my home. I need to go over here. Thankfully, I can teleport this way. Why would I walk when I can fast travel? Okay, who's over here? Hilly Churls. Okay. Oh, there, I see the card. I'm guessing that's where the delivery is. Oh! Time to screw some Hilly Churls. With my massive dong. Okay, there it is. It's set up. I have protection. I'm gonna kill them all. Oh, wait, they have a healer. I do not accept you healing them. Okay, I'm gonna set up another one. There we go. Second dong. And just like that, I'm frozen, apparently. And that slime doesn't matter, but I'll kill it anyway. Free loot. Okay. Oh, never mind. The slime actually does matter. I have to defeat them all. In that case, I will absolutely defeat all the slimes. And I will not use a burst because I don't feel like it. I don't feel like using a burst for this. It's too easy. Even without a burst. Okay, now I just talk to Charles, apparently. Sadly not the Charles. Sadly it's not, this is the greatest plan, Charles. Sadly it's just, I sell wine, Charles. Okay, here we go. So honestly, Charles's plans are perfect, as always. Can I please get in? Thank you. Hello? Hello, Charles? May I talk to you for a second? So, yeah, we found the card. And raise it with Master D. Luke. Of course you do. So here's what I managed to salvage. Take it. It's a shame, this stuff was first time ordering these particular ingredients. Well, you still got some of it. In a fantasy world, you gotta be thankful if you can recover stuff after being attacked. You never know. Charles starts mixing a special drink. Base is apple vinegar, then we add some dandelion, mint, and berries for the flavor, best served ice cold. Hey, that makes sense because Snezhnaya is based on Russia, so you know it's gotta be cold there. Simply breathe in and you will actually feel the signature winds of Monsterhead on the insides of your cheeks and the back of your throat. Well, if you say so. Thanks for bottling it up. Best served chilled. Yeah. It's going to a cold nation anyway. It works. Now we talk to Victor. Victor is the one we're doing all this for, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's the... Exactly. So we're going up to the church, where the foreign diplomat is currently waiting for our special delivery. And see if he's gonna be happy about our delivery. I hope he will be. Because normally I hate the Fatui, but apparently we're just working for this particular one. Hello. Back from your intrepid adventure, I did manage to find some stuff for you. So first of all, the beverage. You're supposed to cool it first. Wait until I get back home. Much easier to get hold of ice cubes. You don't say. But we always deliver on our promises. You felt me? So, ask. Okay, what do you know about the other Harbingers? That's actually... Okay, we're gonna get lore here. Maybe it's good I did this on stream. They're way above my level. I'm lucky if I hear the odd rumor. For what it's worth, I can pass on what others have told me, but I advise you to take it with a pinch of salt. Okay. I hear Harbinger number 6, also known as Scaramouche. Okay, that's one we have met, actually. It's difficult to get along with. A lot of people are not fans of his, so even among the Fatui, some don't like him, okay. Some say he just has a disagreeable personality. Others say because he doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut. As someone who works closely with the guy, he says Scaramouche is even disliked by several of his fellow Harbingers. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. Like him or not, he's still a Harbinger. He's doing an awful lot better than a rank and file member of the Fatui. Yes. Other local specialties? Okay, I do have more. Here's a specialty dish for you. But right and ease for transport, not bad. Still counts as Mondstadt specialty though. Yes, I'll definitely find someone back home to give this to. So, what do you have to tell me? Tell me about Signora. That's a bit late. I already killed her. Oh god. That moment when you do a quest in the first nation, in the first area of the game, and you're gathering intel on a character who dies in a later segment of the game, and you already killed them. And now I'm asking about her. Oh, this feels so weird. Oh, this feels weird. I am sorry. Might have guessed you asked about her, but I'm afraid I don't know much. Take to Mondstadt to look for Signora, but I haven't received a single assignment from her since I arrived. Gonna play some Roblox now, have fun with the rest of the stream? I will. It'll end in a second anyway, but thanks for popping in towards the end. I do really appreciate it. Hadn't received a single assignment from her once I arrived. The grapevine that she didn't stick around long after she arrived. Don't get it. Is her business here finished? Yeah, she went to another nation and then died. My daily routine consists of standing here, being glared at by the sisters and the knights. Well, sucks to be you. Any other local specialties? I do. Here is Bookmark. Bookmark? That'll do. Work as an ornament. Pick the right person behind the job. Final question, are you leaving soon? I'd like to. But... No assignments, no nothing, but... He's glaring at me. Yeah, you talked about that. The delegation staying at the hotel is some sort of lockdown, so I don't hear a peep. They should call us back home pronto. If Signora's business here is done. I mean, her business is done, alright? Haven't heard a word from my superior, so I don't know what to think. Any other local specialties? No, that would be it. Because I don't have anything else I can share with you. Without getting us in trouble. Okay. Better leave me alone. I will. I don't know when you'll get to head home. Now here's the question. $1 million question. Can I go back home now? Oh my god, I can go back home. Would you look at that? It's finally possible. Well then, well then, well then. Now, throughout this entire stream I've been thinking, hey, this would be a perfect stream to raid someone after. But there's one issue. The numbers have diminished quite a bit. Meaning, there won't be a raid today. Unless, of course, people start showing up out of nowhere right now. In which case I would most likely still do it. But that's a big if. But yeah, it looks like today there won't be a raid. Which is kind of sad, because all the love I was shown today would have been nice to be able to share it with others as well. But I'll get my chance to do that another time, I think. Just won't be today. Maybe it'll be on Friday. You never know. I certainly won't tell you, because I don't know either. Let's grab some stuff here. There we go. And that's it. So, again, I'm ending it today without doing a raid. I do apologize to anyone who is still watching, if there are any of you. So, yeah, no free points, because I know that you can get free points if I do a raid. But no free points today for anyone still around. I think there might be one person still around. To whoever you are, just know that I appreciate you. And I appreciate everyone watching the VOD after. Be it still on Twitch or once it's uploaded to YouTube. Every little bit of support helps. And I hope to see you around in future streams. So, until next time, bye!